Alrighty boys, welcome back to another step-by-step video. Now today's video is going to be on Sledge. Now the idea with Sledge, and the thing that I want you guys to understand, is that he has a lot of freedom with the way that you play his playstyle. So the main idea that normally people are going to have when you think of Sledge is you're going to be wanting to play him for vertical control, which I think is a very valid idea. However, the one thing that I will say is that he also has a lot of flexibility when it comes to like how he approaches the bomb site. And what I mean by that, in terms of like soft destruction, he actually has like a very silent soft destruction tool, which is the sledgehammer. And like obviously when you're close, you're still going to hear the sledgehammer. But like for example, on this first clip on Border here, one of the main takes that you guys are going to want to be going for, and the main meta push in my opinion, is to go through Office, take Archives, try to look for a default plant behind the bomb. And one of the ways that you go about making this push successful is you take security, which is what I droned during the beginning of the round, so that my teammates can take it. And then you want to go ahead and open up this soft one. Now normally your ace is going to want to open this with breach charges. However, in theory, it would actually be better to have claymores on ace, so that way he can put them on the window so he can't get jumped out on when he's pushing east balcony. If you guys noticed right there, I naded over the archives wall. This does two things. First of all, it's going to get rid of the utility that's on the single wall, and it also pushes anybody out of archives into fountain, into me basically, so I'm able to get myself a free kill on the warden. Now it's a nice 5v2 position. We get open the single wall in this position, go for a default plant. There's not really much the enemy team can do in this position. We're going to go ahead and make a little hole inside of fountain here, so that way we can cross into fountain without having to expose ourselves into the angle. Long story short, all we're really doing in this position is just setting up cross angles, so that way my teammates can go for a plant and we can successfully cover from fountain here. And what's going to end up happening, unfortunately, is my teammate, my ace, is going to die while he rotates into the main wall here. I'm going to try to peek aggressively, try to get a kill for the cover cross, but my gridlock is going to go ahead and go into default, which is great. And then my nomad has an air jab on the site door somehow. I don't know how he got it there, but he ended up having one there, so we were able to get a free kill on the Azami on the cover cross for the default plant and secured a round right there. Now obviously the main way that you do want to play Sledge is that you're primarily going to be trying to use him as a vertical operator, right? So what we got next here is we're on Outback. We're going to be droning the top floor here, trying to make sure there's nobody flanking. There's actually a Legion on the restaurant staircase here, but we drone him out, so he ends up rotating away here. And then we're going to go ahead and just start droning out the rest of the top floor here, just to make sure it's all clear. One thing I will strongly advise is to not over drone, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not pushing all the way over to yellow with my drone here. I'm leaving that to my teammates there because they're pushing that side of the map. They should be droning that. What I'm doing here is I'm holding the restaurant staircase for my picnic double door spot. And I'm basically waiting for my gridlock to gridlock off yellow and then come over here and gridlock this. That's essentially what I'm waiting for in this position, while also maintaining the flank. I feel like this is really important to do. Like, give your gridlock or your nomad or whoever, give them time to come put down their flanks before you start, like, you know what I mean, starting your vertical. And that's one of the worst habits that I feel like people have, is they don't, like, what do you call that? Like, they don't cover for their basically like their flank watch basically. So what will end up happening is, like, you're not holding the flank. What ends up happening is you start your vert, the flank watch rotates over, and then they die to restaurant stairs, which you were just at just previously. Like, you have plenty of time to make the vert. It doesn't have to be so instantaneous. Right here we're going to see a guy on the vertical inside of red and green. And long story short, he's going to end up rotating over to the yellow stairs here. So I know he's either walking up or he's playing by the door here. I'm going to go ahead and make vert above the door and get myself a free kill in the hallway right there. And that's also another thing about Sledge, is that his gun comes out really fast off of the sledgehammer hit. And then right here, we're going to make some more vert. The general idea for this push is that we open up the piano hatch, we clear out bathroom by droning it, and then we make vert for all of the bomb sites, so the enemy team has to rotate to reptile, and then we drop the hatch, go for a plant. hold this doorway from vertical to basically get a free kill for Castle right here. And then unfortunately, this Goyo's going to flank. Now, one thing I want you guys to understand is that my gridlock actually messed up his flank watch for that staircase earlier. Remember how I was holding it and there was like the gridlock went really far off to the left? I'm pretty sure that Goyo just walked around the gridlock tracks. That's why he's able to hit a flank on me right there, and that's how I end up dying. Now, unfortunately, my ace is going to die. However, we're in a nice 1v1 position here. My Ram is on vert as well, which is great. We have the bomb now. All he has to do in this position is just chill, and then all he has to do is wait for the enemy player to start hitting a plant here, and then all he needs to do is just peek from the vert and get himself a free kill. Right here, the Legion's not going to stick the plant. He's actually just going to end up shooting through the floor the whole round, so we end up securing the round right there. Now, next up, we're going to be over on Skyscraper here, and long story short, the idea with Sledge is that we're trying to be very flexible on our approach. He's not just a vertical operator. He's also like a really good operator for just entry and general. So one of the plays that I'm going to end up going for here is that I'm actually going to try to push for Geisha. Now, one of the nice things about this bomb site when they're over by the exhibition office bomb site in general is that 9 times out of 10 people don't reinforce over by this Geisha wall or the drum wall. And comp they do. Not for this outside wall, but for the one inside they do usually. And so what I end up doing here is I fast entry into Geisha. There's actually going to be a guy that's going to full sprint over here. And I'm going to actually end up getting myself a free kill on, I believe it's going to be a smoke. I don't understand why he went over here in the first place. The thing that I chalked it up to during my stream was that he was probably stream sniping. He was probably looking for some kind of fast kill on the me, so that's why he was rotating over there. Because usually I have a delay, so maybe he thought that he could just walk in and get a free kill onto me or something. But we end up getting a free kill onto him, and then we make a hole into Drum here. The bandit contested me, but he ends up running away over towards Dragon here, and which leads into the next thing I want to talk about is that Castle's a hard counter for Castle, which is fantastic. And so in this position, we're just laying on the pressure for the enemy team. We're opening a lot of different angles. It's doing a lot of like side pressure and also straight on pressure. You're going to see the last guy here is on the mini bar. We're going to go ahead and refrag our teammate to secure the round. Now I'm going to hit you guys with another one of these vert pushes for border here. Now this time that instead of pushing it like on the Lockers bomb site and opening for the office triple wall, the enemy team goes bathroom teller's bomb site. So the idea here is the same as before. We're going to be primarily pushing towards east stairs. We're going to be opening up the barricades to put some light pressure on an enemy team. We're going to walk in to take east stairs. I have my teammates joining me here. They do stop joining me once I reach the east stairs though, which is kind of a bit unfortunate. So I had to stop there and start droning. And then we're going to go ahead and see one of our teammates die over by office. And so I go ahead and look towards the office double door to see if maybe he rotates over to me, which he ends up actually rotating from office towards Archive's side. So we're going to go ahead and rotate through break room here. Now, I didn't have information about break room in this position, but I just assumed it'd be clear since Goyo is over by office in this position. So I go ahead and rotate towards 90, catch myself a free kill on Goyo, who was trying to rotate away. And then we're going to go ahead and open this hatch for customs here. And we're going to open the one inside of the closet as well. As you can tell in the background, an Ash was actually playing inside of customs there, which tells me that there was a slight chance that there could be somebody that he was fighting over by customs. So by me opening up the hatches there, maybe it puts a little bit of pressure on whoever he was trying to fight inside of customs. However, I believe he actually was ending up taking gunfights over by bottom metal. Now, in this position here, the thing that I'm looking out for is I'm just trying to make vert and not get nitrous out, because one of the things that they have right here is actually IQ, or Valkyrie, excuse me. So I'm waiting for my IQ to walk up to get the Val cameras, so that way I can go ahead and start making more vertical for our overall push. And the overall push for this bomb site when you are playing for a vert take is you want to go ahead and open up the hatch, make all the vert for the bathroom bomb site and workshop as well. Try to create as much pressure as you can for enemy team. Right here, I'm going to actually swing really poorly for this vertical here and actually swing in front of the hatch and end up dying to somebody inside of workshop. I believe one of my teammates actually ends up refragging me in that position. And then right here, we're in a prime position to go for a default plant now. So I'm having my Habana go for the plant here. He's going to plant right on the reinforcement, which means that the enemy team can't easily stop it. And then now he's going to go ahead and stick it. One of my nades actually pops a Goyo over by the rotate, which means that I don't necessarily have to watch this anymore. Now the main priority in this position to watch out for is the metal flank, which is what actually ended up happening. A Thunderbird rotated over to lockers. He tries to ego challenge me after I try to shoot him in the back, so I end up getting myself a free kill. And then now it's a nice 3v1 position. The last guy I assumed would be walking up east stairs. However, he ends up trying to go for the bomb. And my teammate on the hatch is going to go ahead and collect a free kill onto him and secure the round. If you guys could, if you've watched all the way up to this point in the video, if you could let me know if I'm explaining things well enough when it comes to how I'm playing Sledge. Please let me know if I'm explaining it well enough, or if you guys want me to go into more detail about my specific mindset or pushes that I'm trying to achieve. Let me know if you require more information. So let me know. Please give me feedback for that. I would very much appreciate it. But anyway, guys, that's going to pretty much do it for the main commentary that I wanted to do for Sledge. Like I said, you want to be flexible. Now, one of the things that I didn't really talk about that much is the nades. You want to try to use your nades to help your team in your lack of utility department. So, like, for example, if you're not going for a vert push, then you want to be trying to use your nades to clear out utility. While simultaneously, if your nades aren't that useful, then try to make use of your sledgehammer to make the push better by opening up soft walls on a horizontal scale for your push, like for example on border, how I did there, right? But like I said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and have some extra gameplay examples here in the background that you guys can enjoy if you guys want to see more Sledge gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please make sure to like and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Peace!
Bomb has been located. Op 4 last stop standing. Op 4 neutralized. Mission successful.
Is there any other operator that's good? Finka doesn't have a gun 6. I think it has to be Sledge. Yeah, I think it has to be Sledge. I think you should let us spam hydrate? Hell no. I hate when people spam hydrate, I'm not gonna lie. Probably one of my biggest pet peeves about streaming, when people spam hydrate. It's just not something you should do. Oh, they went here, bro. See, Chad, that's how you know we're not playing like a great stack. Is when they go to this bomb site, or just, you know what I mean? Like, this bomb site is like actual doo-doo. I actually can't rush this though, so now I actually have to play properly, but we're still gonna lose. We're not flank watch. So, what I'd have to do to win this round, chat, is I would have to, I'd have to get on the, actually I could still rush, not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm gonna still rush actually, fuck that. We're not gonna be able to do a good vert take, so I'm gonna rush anyway. I'm gonna die, but I might have a rush. Good thing I don't have a diffuser. I'm gonna rush this shit. Mira dead up top. Not the only guy up here. I think it might be, chat. Oh, they have a clash. Now Clash is the last one alive. Oh, chalk it.
Alright, that's 2 Goyos.
That piece is clear.
Drone is ready.
It's also all fired off.
Stuck.
No one's in security. Someone could take it. No one's in here. They have a rotate though.
It's triple wall reinforcer now. It's not. Ooh,
That's I brought
play
recharges this time, DG.
Oh, you have it? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm just
I
gonna
switched
sit
out
downstairs
the
then and
play
hold flank. Oh, off his double, I think.
Where was he?
think it's off his double.
Jail, jail, jail.
Jail? Oh, we didn't
Yeah.
actually take security? Feels bad. Oh my god, I almost got wall banged.
You have located a bomb.
Damn it.
I shot off my breach charge.
I'm gonna try to get the bandit or whatever it is off the wall. Give me a sec.